Over the last couple of weeks, we've talked about two different ways of solving systems. The first way we talked about was graphing, where you graph each equation on the same grid and you look to see where they cross. These two cross at x2, y2. So the solution would be 2, 2. Our solution is always an ordered pair. Then we talked about substitution, where you solve one equation so that you get one variable by itself. That's our blob that we put into the other equation. So whenever we see y, we put x minus 4 in its place. So instead of writing x plus y, we write x plus x minus 4 equals 10. And then we solve that to get our x. We plug back into the parentheses of a blob to get our y. Today we're talking about the elimination method, which for many of you will end up being your favorite method. So for elimination, what we do is we add or subtract two equations, and we always prefer to add because it's easier to do. We add the two equations together, and when we do that, in this case, if we add 6x and a negative 3x, we would get 3x. And then if we add negative 4y and positive 4y, they eliminate each other. They make 0. They cross each other out. And then on the other side, we get 14 plus 1 is 15. So now we have an equation that just has an x in it that we can solve to find out what x equals. So in this case, x would equal 5. But a solution to a system is an ordered pair. All we know right now is that our x number is 5. We still need to figure out the y number. So to figure out the y number, we go back to one of our original equations, and we're going to put 5 in as what x equals. So in that top equation, if we put 5 in for x, we would have 6 times 5, because it says to do 6 times x, minus 4y equals 14. So now we have an equation that just has y in it, so we can solve for whatever y is. So 6 times 5 would be 30, minus 4y equals 14. So we're going to send the 30 to the other side as negative 30. So we would get negative 4y equals 14 minus 30. So we would have negative 4y equals negative 16. So now if we divide by negative 4, we know that y equals 4. So we can put that into our solution, that y equals 4. So our solution to this system would be 5, 4. If you graph this equation, you graph this equation, the two lines would cross at this point.